Hey folks, Brian Blessing in Las Vegas. Glad to be with you here at bangthebook.com. Let's talk golf, and we're talking PGA Tour the week before the PGA Championship, so a big tune-up for a lot of guys trying to gear up for the second major of the year. We're talking about the AT&T Byron Nelson Classic in Dallas, and this is going to be a unique event. It's played at Trinity Forest, and the irony here is there are no trees at Trinity Forest. It's a link-style course, and last year they went low. Aaron Wise is the defending champ. This kid had 4 rounds in the 60s last year, was 23 under par. The deal is, if wind kicks up in Dallas for this event, well, the course can play extremely difficult. If there is no wind, these players will flat out eat this course alive. Again, it's a link-style event, so maybe you look at some European guys that are going to be in here. Guys like Thomas Peters and Thorbjorn Olsen are coming in here on exemptions because the major's next week. Be interesting to see how those guys fare, and you get a really nice price on them. I mean, you look at it, Jordan Spieth, this is his hometown. It is just beyond belief how Spieth has kind of fallen off the map here, and it's reflected in the number at 18-1. This is the 9th time he's played in the Byron Nelson. Played this when he was in high school, so he's going to have tons of support, but the inconsistency in Spieth's game has just been really confounding. Brooks Koepka plus 650 is the favorite for the event. It's all about tuning up for the PGA Championship, if you ask me, for Koepka. Matsuyama's a 16-1. You look at, I think Henrik Stenson's game's coming into form. He hits that 3-wood a mile. Seems like his game's starting to find a groove. I think he could be a factor in the British Open and later in the year. Mark Leishman, if the wind kicks up, is a great wind player at 25-1. Patrick Reed lives in Texas, plays a draw, low ball flight. He could be a factor, and I think his chances are enhanced, if the wind does kick up. Tony Romo's playing in this, so there'll be props up there on what Tony Romo will do. And he'll have tons of support and all that. But I think Patrick Reed is absolutely a guy you could take a long, hard look at. Current form means something. C.T. Pan at 60-1 is a guy that's coming off a win. He's got to be feeling really good about himself. But then I would take a look too. A guy like Rafa Cabrera-Bello. I'd be looking at Europeans in this event, link-style event, and the guys in Texas know how to play in the wind. Well, so do the European golfers. So maybe go price hunting with some European players this week in the Byron Nelson, played at Trinity Forest. Link-style golf, tuning up for what's going to be a great week at Bethpage Black. Next week, the PGA Championship, the second major of the year, and we'll get you ready for that as well right here at bangthebook.com. Always inviting you to listen to our buddy Adam Burke on his sports betting podcast, and we'll have a preview of the PGA Championship next week on that podcast with Adam Burke. All right, always fun to be with you. Enjoy the Byron Nelson Classic. Brian Blessing in Las Vegas for bangthebook.com.